Serene and Simple Life peeps. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood and we are inside Happy Haven here. We are reviewing locks. Locks, and more locks. We've got Walmart, $7.97, $8.27. Solid brass body. Then we have Home Depot, $9.28 and $12.28. And then lastly, we have Lowe's for $16.13. Why am I reviewing locks? Well, today's a big day. We are going to be putting our first fixture and locking it down on my slice of heaven land. Various locks here. I just spoke with John. He's got my fixture and has given me some recommendations on various locks. Locks number 1 and 2 here. This will be 1, this will be 2, this will be 3, this will be 4, and this will be 5. Which lock would you use for a fixture with a hint? One of my favorite places to hang out. Hope you'll join me. Guys, John made it to the property here before me and he's already unloaded the picnic table. This is Linda, Serene and Simple Life. And Serene, it is here today. Look guys, the first fixture on the land. This is Slice of Heaven. And we are about to begin the build here. And I will give you a little update here in a minute. Just wanted to show you, he's already positioned it here, look. And I got a steal of a deal on this. I'll tell you about that in a minute too. We are going to use a cable and go around the tree. And I'm gonna move it over probably, I don't know, 6 or 8 feet. So, I'm so excited. I never had a picnic table at my last tiny home. John and I tweaked the position of my new piece of furniture, guys. I'm a tweaker here with furniture. Move it this way, that way, 3 inches. And he suggested that I have it a little off here so that the rain will, you know, that it's not totally flat. So that's cool. And the winner is number 5. John thought this was the best lock. It's a number 9 security, and we were concerned, or he didn't think that the cable would go through some of those smaller, cheaper locks from Walmart. He didn't know anything about Brinks, and this one is the thickest. So, you know, I got a deal on the picnic table. I get a deal with John delivering this to me, so I decided to go with the most expensive lock, which is usually not my style. And hopefully this picnic table will be here way beyond my remaining years. So guys, John just left. Let me show you how we have, or how he bolted this down for me, or not bolted, but used the cable. And we had to move it closer to the tree as he first suggested. I wanted it a little further out, but I guess tucked here by the tree is kind of cool. As long as the squirrels come visit. So here we've got, this is a, was it $26 cable that I just showed you? And there's the lock. That was the $16 lock. If any of you put in the comments which lock you thought I should get. Now there is some play in here, but he felt like the other one might have been too small. And we've got it wound around. That's what he did. We twisted this around. And hopefully this will keep honest people honest. And nobody else will come around and bother something that's really meaningful to me, to have a picnic table. And I hope you will come and join me here at the picnic table and we can have a picnic together. Be sure to email me at linda@sayitdisplayit.com, because I am also going to get a 30 amp and have this as a little RV spot, and I'm going to rent this out, maybe by the week, by the month. Not exactly sure. Future video on that, so you can always email me if you're interested, and we can do a FaceTime so we can meet each other before anything transpires. So, and that won't be till the spring, guys, because I am headed to Arizona for the RTR. So I'm coming back tomorrow. They're actually going to put the footers in and bring the dirt in tomorrow. At least I'm hoping they are. And that's going to happen between 7 and 8 in the morning. So I hope to get here about 6:30. And I'm going to chat with you just a little bit further before the day begins here at my picnic table. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Jesus. Lovely day in the neighborhood. It's the big day. And it feels surreal, as I often mention. I am walking onto my property now. I parked on the other side where the pavilion area is because they're going to be bringing the bulldozer in. They're due here any minute, guys. I hope you enjoyed seeing my new fixture, my first furniture piece here. This beautiful land. Let me show you. For you who are new, I was on the road for over 3.5 years, full-time as a nomad, living in a car, and then my SUV that I have now, that I refer to as Happy Haven. Oh my gosh, there's squirrels. I've seen 3 here in the last 30 seconds. But anyways, then I found a landing zone in Georgia, and I was there for about 1.5 years. I had a tiny home built, which was a park model, and not able to put a park model on this land. Bunny Trail, I've talked about that already. So I went back out on the road. I sold my tiny home in Georgia. It was on a lease lot, a leased lot. And now, for my future security and for an investment, and I don't know, maybe something to pass on, who knows, pass on to my children, I've got a piece of land. It's a little over half an acre. Got a great neighbor. It's very peaceful, and a picnic table. Oh my gosh, guys, you know, those of you who've been watching me a while, I love picnic tables, right? I've often said I could live at a picnic table. So I'm gonna sit down here and chit chat with you for a minute and have some breakfast. I picked up a little wrap at Arby's. Probably not good for you, but I'm weaning. Look at those beautiful trees. It's a beautiful day. It's almost 9 a.m. They said they would be here between 8 and 9. And I'm going to film so you can see what's going on. A build series, just like I did with the other tiny home. Yep, surreal it is. I'm sitting here at my picnic table, or the Lord's picnic table that I'm just on loan with. I feel his presence here, and I'm just so excited. I just feel like, I don't know what to say right now. I just got a call from the concrete guy, and he said the guys are running a little late, excuse me, because of traffic, and they had to finish up another job or something, but so it was like kind of hurry up, and now I wait. So with that, I can babble to you for the next hour or so. What do you think? I am living in the moment. This was my little Dollar Tree find when I broke my long time from Sebastian. Hey guys, go back to the community tab and check out the trailer. Nomad Solitude will be coming out next year. Sebastian's trying to get a hold of Bob Wells, if any of you know how to get a hold of him. so that maybe he would show it at the RTR. I'm one of 3 characters in it. We're all very different, and it's a very cool documentary. So anyways, that's not what this is about. I got a steal of a deal here on this picnic table. I am having my breakfast here this morning. Now I'll be able to take my time. I got a wrap. I hope you enjoyed last week's, where I'm really trying to wean myself and stop all the bad stuff, although I've, admittedly, I've had cake a couple times at work. For some reason, I can't say no to cake. I don't know what it is. It really draws me in. I guess it's like a drug, huh? It's there and it draws me in. I'm gonna try to stop cake, because really the next day I don't feel that great. I mean, and after it's, 2 minutes of eating cake and it's done. I don't know, it's not that satisfying. But this picnic table was a steal of a deal. I was looking at it for like 2 months now, and at least a month. And it was the last one, in the front of the store. It was bolted down, and there are a couple blemishes on it. There's like a teeny weeny sliver crack on the one seat. The boards are a little uneven, like we're talking 1/8 of an inch or 1/4 of an inch. But, being in retail and knowing it's the last one sitting there, I decided to ask if I could get a discount, and they gave me a very, very generous discount on this. So with the lock and the cable and the picnic table and the delivery, it was all under $100. Can you believe it? Yeah, God does those things, doesn't he? And I just want to bless this picnic table today, and that it would just be a joy to anybody that comes here, and that we visit and commune and have a good time together, and that it would be safe here, and that God's hedge of protection is around it, and that no one would bother it, so that it can be used by many now and into the future, even when I pass on. So that's it, guys. That's the picnic table story. I asked John a couple times, about going and getting it, and he thought, it would be best to get it when it's closer to having people here, instead of just a picnic table sitting here by itself. And I have not stayed on the land yet, because it's very, very dark here. I want to get an outside light or get some solar lights. And, I just don't want things stolen. I mean, everybody kind of, bolts things down around here, and until there's activity here, I'm just not 100% comfortable staying here. But at the same time, I think I'm going to here pretty soon, especially now that the build's going to start. And with that, the beginning of the build is either going to start on Sunday. I'm not sure when I'm posting this, or the following Sunday. So just stay tuned. Please subscribe, click the bell, give this one a thumbs up if you would. The build is going to be where I sit down and talk to you for a couple of minutes about what I know about what's going to be done, and then I actually show you the work, maybe give you a few details. It's all going to be some new lingo and new words for me that I'm learning along the way. I probably won't video the guys working, because I don't want to be in their way, and I just don't think that's cool. And then I'm going to maybe do a wrap-up at the end here at my picnic table. So with that, blessings in your day, and joy in all your picnic table adventures, and joy in your journey. I love you guys.